And I learned something today.
Oh shit.
I learned today. So yesterday I was eating some spicy salsa. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I was eating the same damn salsa today, and my mouth was like uncomfortably tingly, and I'm like, I should probably rinse that out. And now, since having my wisdom teeth taken out, I've gotten in the habit of, like, if there's a texture or something in my mouth I don't like and I can't quite get out, I just grab mouthwash. And so I had too much spicy in my mouth, and then I just grabbed the mouthwash, and then everything was just equally coated spicy all around.
Yeah, that was like the worst decision you could have made.
It wouldn't go away.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Wow.
Don't use mouthwash to get rid of salsa spicy.
Yeah, that's a bad idea, bro.
It's not good. Not good. So yes. Life lessons with Artemii, I guess.
Oh my lord. You're funny. So all the gum came off of my child's face.
Yay!
Yay! And then on her birthday, we were headed out of town for a minute because we had to do some last minute shopping and for her party. It's like a 30-minute drive. And we finally get into town. Explosive bloody nose all over her beautiful pink dress in the car. And I was like, brother.
What happened?
She says that she just went like this. Alice thinks that she was picking her nose. I don't really know, but all of a sudden just fucking everywhere. I'm like, son of a bitch. I just used most of our napkins because I had to slam my brakes and my Red Bull went everywhere. Okay? Like, god damn it.
Yeah, it was a Red Bull.
I know. And I was like, luckily we had some wipes and I found some extra napkins in the car and I'm trying my best and we got to Goodwill, which was one of our stops, and I just ran in super fast and bought the cutest first shirt I found that fit her and just made her throw it on. Like our windows are very tinted in the back, so we're just like, all right, just throw that off, put this on. We parked in the back of the parking lot, like way far away from everything. We're like, just put that on. And then, so she wore a Goodwill shirt for the rest of the day instead of her pretty pink dress. I did get all the blood out. It's unstained and beautiful again. And I was like, yay, Tide. Yay. Woo.
Yay.
It was so bad. I was like, damn it. I turn around and at first I'm just like, it's just going. I'm like, what in the fuck? Like, so that was like a whole adventure on her birthday before the party even started. And then like that morning I was editing our last video and I swear to God, Artemii, if you say your husband's name one more fucking time, I'm going to lose my shit. Within 10 minutes you said it 3 times and to bleep it out is so hard. I'm like, God damn it.
To be fair, at home I'm just all like, hey, are you, hey, you're looking, hey, did you,
I know. I'm just like, my husband doesn't give 2 shits.
The conversations, and I'm like, yeah, I probably said his name probably like 30 times in the 4 minutes I was talking.
Does your husband care? Is that why?
Her?
Little bit.
Mine doesn't give a shit. That's why I say his name all the time. Fair. I don't bleep out his name. He doesn't care. So he's like,
he kind of goes back and forth. So like, just to be safe, it's just nah. I'm like,
yeah. And I was just like, It's easy with mine. If I just slip his name, he don't care. Like, like you slip his name, and I have to fucking edit it out.
Really sorry.
So
I'm gonna dox myself.
He's gonna have to stop caring if you keep saying it, because I'm not gonna be able to keep doing this. Like, God damn it.
So sorry.
I like literally wanted to throw my computer. I was like, I swear to God.
I appreciate the time and energy you put into correcting my stupidity. My own personal preference.
God damn it. We got there. It's fine.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure I missed a name that I said, though. But it got
Yeah,
kind of
taco.
covered up in the sauce, so it should be okay. And I only have one view on the video, so, you know. Like, like...
Oh boy.
Now I'm just really tired. I got my littlest a Switch game for her birthday. That wasn't the only thing we got her, but that was one of them. I got her Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And but her Switch was dead. And then I plugged it in last night so that she could play it like first thing this morning. But somebody unplugged her Switch in the middle of the night.
Why?
I have no idea. I haven't figured it out yet. I plan on asking my husband when he gets home. Be like, hey, did you know about that? Because, like, neither of my other two kids are owning up to if they did it or not. And so, and we have, like, a charging station in the kitchen because these kids have broken too many of my chargers. So we have a little spot in the kitchen where everything has to charge. And I'm like, which one of you motherfuckers like unplugged her Switch? Because I swear to God, dude. Like, but she did finally get to play it. She started playing it. She made a super cute cat character to run around this island with Hello Kitty. And I'm like, that's adorable.
Aww.
And now she's putting away her laundry so she can't play her game.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I got some Heyday chargers a few years ago. I got a purple one. I got a cool like camel one and stuff, and they're really cool because they're like the metal threaded ones, so like they don't kink up or anything like that. They're dope. I love them. And then this morning I went to like grab my phone and it didn't charge at all, and I was like, that's weird because it's plugged into the wall. That's really odd. And so yeah, so I just brought the charger with me, figuring maybe my outlet is dumb or something. So I just brought the charger to work with me and I went to plug it in. And it still wasn't charging. It had an estimated charge time of like 12 and a half hours.
Oh, that's
And I was like,
excessive.
so it was charging just very, very, very slowly. And I was just like, that's weird. So I switched the charging box.
There's a glare on your glasses. I can see what you're doing.
Do you know what I'm doing?
No, because I'm blind, but like I can see it.
I'm looking at Switch relays, so.
But
hell yeah.
what had happened though is like I was trying to troubleshooting it. I was just like, oh no, my battery's going out like that, like, but it wasn't swollen. I was like, it's only a year old, so if the battery was going to crap, like it would be like going to crap. And I was like, that's odd. So troubleshooting, I found out it was my cable, and I was just like, that's odd because they're relatively new-ish cables and they're not like abused or anything. And so I was looking at reviews and like, yeah, apparently they only last like 2.5 years before you have to get a new one. And then I thought back to it and I was like, I've had them for like exactly 2.5 years. So I just got a new cable and they work fine. I was like, oh, so
my cables
they die in 2.5 years. They're amazing, but they only last that long.
Listen,
I was like,
the reason I'm mad at my kids and why they have a charging station now is because I bought 2 brand new chargers from Dollar General like a month and a half ago, broke within a week. I was like, I bought Dollar General cables before because I have one for my phone, and it's definitely been lasting a lot longer than a week, bro. Like, mine I bought like at the beginning of this year, still going strong. All right, like, there's no fucking way. Both of them are dead in a week. So I was like, yeah, you guys don't get to touch the chargers anymore. Go fuck yourselves. And I put a charging station out there and was like, you have to have adult supervision. I need to see which one of you is fucking this up. Like, I need to know which one exactly it is because god damn it.
Our PS5 controllers, my son dropped it and the joystick had like permanent stick drift after that. Like,
yeah, mine too.
The camera was just constantly spinning.
Mine doesn't have that bad of a stick drift, but
it was bad. And so, my husband and I, so
hey, you did it.
Decided that was going to be their controller from now until it was like it had to be replaced because it was an inconvenience to my husband and I. Sure. And that lasted for like it only lasted like 2 or 3 weeks, and then my husband accidentally dropped his pop on it, and then it actually died. And so Coca-Cola in the PS5 controller isn't.
It's true. I was pissed. My newest controller
they're so
was
careful with them now, though. They are so careful.
But like, oh, hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh. The lesson was learned.
The lesson, was it though?
Like, I will give you that permanent stick drift controller if you give it stick drift. That will be yours and yours alone, and you will not be allowed to use any other one, even if nobody else is playing it. That is yours now.
I remember when I was a kid, during the, of course, Nintendo Wii era, and we all had my siblings and I all had our own like Wii remote, and I purposely hid mine away because my siblings would just destroy theirs. Like the buttons would get all grimy and, you know, dirt in the speakers and stuff, but not mine. Mine was in pristine health, and I hid it from my siblings. So like, I was like, nope, right? I'm not. That was my Wiimote.
Like, I still have my Game Boy Advance from way back in the day, and it works perfectly fine. I'm just missing the battery, like the little back clip, because once upon a time I had replaced it with those chargeable batteries, and so I lost the back clip because I wasn't using it anymore. But like, it's still in, like, it looks brand new.
So does my Game Boy Color. And the only thing that doesn't work in it is one of my game cartridges because it needs like a replacement part in it. And it made me really sad. Yeah, it made me really sad. And I bought the part, and then I don't know what fucking happened to that or the game cartridge. But I have like everything else, and it still works fine.
I need a game for my Game Boy because I have, like, my kids can play it. I just need a game for it, and now all the games for it are like $100. Yeah, so I'm like,
that's why you emulate.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
You use your laptop to play games like that.
I have the original Game Boy Advance. That's what I'm playing.
I know,
but all my games
like,
are free.
Yeah, but you could get them for free if you just do it on your laptop.
I mean, I don't.
I'm looking for nostalgia.
Okay, well, nostalgia's expensive, so
it is.
And we're poor millennials. Fuck off.
You can't play it in the dark because it doesn't light up.
I know.
I really
my color doesn't
play
either.
Sometimes Pokemon Emerald, and I just don't want to pay that price tag. So I have a Game Boy Advance emulator, and I just play that game. I also have a DS emulator on my phone, so.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty nice.
That
was, you know, but it. I mean, if Nintendo is hearing, I don't condone that. It's very bad.
It's very bad. Don't.
Very bad.
Definitely don't do that. You know what they should do? Re-release Twilight Princess, so that I don't have to potentially emulate that game. They should 100% re-release that game. I've been looking it up daily for like 2 months now. If they're going to re-release it at any point.
I've been playing that with my friend because she has.
I need it.
And I used the GameCube.
I used to have it on the Wii.
Been playing a run through it.
I used to have it on the Wii. But I can't. I don't have my Wii anymore.
What happened to your Wii?
I have also possibly emulated that as well. I mean, no, I haven't.
No, my Wii ended up staying back in my old house before I moved in with my husband. And then I couldn't find most of the cords to it anyways, or the games. And then I don't know what happened to my OG Xbox, the Mountain Dew version of the OG Xbox. I have no idea where the fuck that went, and I'm pissed. I'm pretty sure somebody fucking stole it. It's probably somebody I know.
I have a suspicion.
I have a couple suspicions. I have 2 suspicions.
The one.
Is your
But
one
I'm kinda
male or
biased.
female?
Male.
It's not shithead.
No.
Yeah, I was like, it's not shithead.
No.
Is it ex-roommate dude?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my suspicions too.
Mm-hmm.
My other one's female.
If I had to point fingers. If I had to.
If I had to point fingers.
Allegedly.
Well, he stole my fucking tent. I don't even care.
Yeah,
I confronted them about that. I confronted them about that, but not like
and he was obsessed with Mountain Dew.
It's true.
And Xbox.
Not that one. That's not the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about is currently in prison.
No, yeah. But they were best friends.
More or less. But yeah. I don't think it was that one because it went missing well after I stopped talking to him. I still had it by that point. He didn't even know where I was living by that point when I found out it was missing. I found out it was missing while I was in Muskegon. Because I had it when I moved to Muskegon.
Didn't he show up that one time, though?
No, he's never been to that house, ever. Not once. Ever. Neither.
I thought he showed up once at a new apartment.
No, this was at my house.
Oh. Okay.
He lived with me at that apartment.
Yeah.
No, this was at my my house. I noticed it was missing at my house because I was gonna go show one of my friends, and I was like, oh, I got this epic thing, and then I couldn't find it. Leads me to suspicion. And I'm just like really freaking angry about it. I'm like so angry about it. It was such a cool Xbox and it still worked. The only thing that didn't work was the disc tray, but all it needed was like a new little motor for it, and that's not that bad to like.
No, that's a very
fix.
easy replacement.
And so I'm like,
easy, it's not bad. I should say easy.
Right, it could be worse.
Yeah, right. That's a common part. I feel like that can break on those kind of systems.
Right.
It's kind of like I've replaced a lot of hard drives in like the Xbox One, PS4 era because it's like it's the one part that seems to go, and it's similar with the disc trays when it comes to some older PlayStation, Xbox consoles. I find.
Yeah. Well, and it's like my Xbox One is super cool too. I still have that fucking thing though. That made it. But it didn't have like a disc tray, and so far has no issues. It's a Halo 5 edition. Fucking epic, makes a bunch of cool noises. But I really, really miss my OG Xbox, damn it. Like, that irritates the shit out of me. And they go for a lot of fucking money now. Not that I would ever sell it, which drives Joe nuts. But, like...
Those limited editions, yeah.
It's a limited edition, though. And it was freaking awesome. And I'm so angry that I have not been able to find it. I tore apart my basement in that old house just to find it. And I couldn't fucking find it. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
So.
No, I apologize if I was a bit distracted. I'm working on my moving wings.
You would be.
And I'm
Cool
having an
things.
issue with the relay, so
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to get a new one. Well, not to be too technical, but basically I have, I'm not sure if Artemii knows a bit of my project, but I'm cosplaying as Dame Aelin from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
And I'm making the wings fold in and out. And I made the skeleton out of like PVC pipes. I've installed 2 actuators so that it pushes and closes them. And I set
Ooh.
up a wireless receiver so that I could wirelessly, like with a remote, open and close them without having to like flip a switch, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm having trouble where I can open and close them a couple times and then the receiver like times out or it clicks and it doesn't just stops working. So I've been like doing a lot of troubleshooting, and because I'm just like, okay, I estimated that the actuators use about 3 amps. The battery pack, which I wanted a rechargeable battery that I could just, charge up and plug in. So made sure that was about 3 amps. And what's interesting is the receiver should be able to handle it, but I'm kind of under the suspicion it's at fault. Like it's like, so I've been trying different batteries, and so that's what I had pulled up. I was looking at different receivers because I probably need to buy another one. But I'm like, because not that I want to abuse the wings, but I want to at least open and close them more than twice before it times out.
Right.
So, but yeah, I've been probably spamming Uni about some of my work, but I'm pretty like
it's been epic. I don't care. Spam away.
It's been interesting because as much as I've been like in the tech field, I haven't done too much with like even basic electricity. So this is my first time like soldering and kind of doing research and figuring out what I need to make this whole thing work. And I'm like, I really want to just jump in and start adding all the feathers and making it look all pretty, but I just need the actuators to work.
Base. Yeah, get the base first.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm also testing out. I've been making paper like how I want the feathers to look. So
that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Of course, very cartoony in style. And I'll probably add some faux fur real feathers like along the top. But anyway, as you can see, I've been drawing. So cool. Trying to figure it out. There's my math.
Nice.
That is so cool. I don't follow any of it, but it's so cool.
I knew it was going to be in a project in itself, but it's been tough because it's like, I need to get the wings built before I can even start on the armor, because I have to figure out once the wings are built how the armor is going to work with it. Because you can't just put a chest piece over it. You know, you have to... And so I was telling Uni, I'm like, I got to be creative because I got to figure out like how to kind of hide the back piece. Like the wings and the frame are going to be hidden, and like the straps are probably going to be under the chest piece. But there's going to be the center back, which has, because I'll be installing the battery and the receiver on the back. And then, of course, the battery is going to be removable. But, like, I'm like, I got to figure out how to creatively hide that. And I looked at, like, if you ever look at pictures of Aelin, like, when you look at her back, you're like, So, it's a little tricky. There's all parts of stuff, like, how can I do this? Like, for one, not many people probably notice, but she wears, like, not just scale mail, like, underneath her chest piece, but it, like, covers her whole body. Like, we're talking even crotch and leg area, where it should be, like, physically just, like, not possible to wear that kind of scale mail in that way. And I'm like, how the heck? Okay, gotta figure that out. How to bring that to reality. Because I've seen other cosplayers like, oh, I did foam and could barely walk in it. So they'd make the scales like out of foam and just sew it into their clothes. But then because it was so much around the legs, they couldn't walk in it. Yeah. So
it's like, well, I need to be able to walk.
Yeah, not that I plan to go very far.
At least
so
enough.
funny.
Moving in general is generally.
Oh, I know. Pretty much the big issue too is like, even though the wings fold in and out, even when they're closed in, they're still quite wide. Going through a doorway normally is not possible. You have to do it sideways. And so I was showing one of my coworkers my work in progress, and she goes to conventions as well. So she was like, "Oh, that's so cool! It's gonna be so epic." But do you have a handler? And I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of my best friend who's cosplaying with me."
And I'm like, and I'm gonna be Isabel.
So yeah, it kind of works that she'll be my handler, but I always feel bad. Like I don't know. I always feel bad asking friends to be a handler.
I literally have zero
you really
issues
need
with
it when
this.
you do
Like,
large costumes.
I literally, you don't even ask. I just start taking your things and doing things for you
really
and lifting stuff up, and you're just like, you are acting as my handler. I was like, fuck yes, I am.
Well,
I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm just doing it.
because you're going with me to the convention. That
don't give a fuck. You also pay for a lot of my shit. That's not why I do it, but you do pay for a lot of my shit.
It's the
I
trade-off.
do it because I love you. Like,
Well, thank you.
But like,
the big thing with this costume is honestly, it's just gonna be getting through like doorways and stuff like, and just having a second set of eyes that I don't hit people. But I don't plan to be like walking like. I'm thinking with this costume, it's gonna be fun to stand around.
I wouldn't be mad if I got shoulder checked by Dame Ellen. To be honest,
no, I wouldn't. I would lie. I'd be like, "Oh, step on me, mommy!" Like, yes.
Okay.
But yeah,
my pleasure.
And I'm making sure the wings aren't too heavy. It's just more of I just need a second set of eyes because if I'm wearing a helmet. Like, it's not like a full covered, but my you know,
your
my sight's
peripherals
gonna
are
be
still
limited
covered.
to here. So I'm gonna be like, huh, smack. And so I'm kind of just like, it's, yeah, there might even be a chance of like, hey, this might be easier if we just maybe go casual without the wings and, you know, have the wings for some posing.
It'd be
and
easier,
stuff like
but
that.
would it be cool?
The convention is luckily very spacious. It's just getting in and out of places and possibly going awkwardly down sideways on an escalator.
Escalators, my favorite enemy.
Honestly, it's gonna be funny because I do hope
all those 9 tails and like how 3 of them I think ended up breaking
you get it. You get it.
I do get it. I like my 9 tails, man. Like, and that was at MC3 where it wasn't very spacious. I didn't have a lot of room there.
It was surprisingly how big and how many big guests they had. It was not extremely
They didn't even have the whole convention hall. Like, they didn't even have the whole hall. There was a whole other event taking up another, like, what, 2/3 of the convention hall? Or were there 2 other events taking up the other 2/3 of the convention hall? We were in, like,
I
a
remember
third
there was, like,
of
some quilting or sewing one.
And there was, like, an automotive one, wasn't there?
Yeah, something.
So, because there was, like, fancy people in suits.
No, MP is pretty good at space. It's not. I think the best way I can describe it, it's very long, so it's not very like so.
So kind of like DeVos.
Yeah, a bit.
But bigger.
No, DeVos would be a good because it's the building is very long. There's plenty of space because trust me, I walked up and down that thing.
Long. You remember JFAX and shit. Like it's
in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very similar, but on a much bigger scale. But it's,
I would assume so.
Yeah, it's a very. Anyway, but it's kind of funny thinking about it because, like, let's say I do compete. I remember going to the judging room last year, and it was, of course, like little doors. So I'm gonna be like, grab one,
shuffle, 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 shuffle,
shuffle, shuffle, shuffle, because I wanted to be fancy and have moving wings, which is not. I'm sure there's probably another alien cosplay out there. She is actually fairly like Baldur's Gate in general is very popular to cosplay. So there's several aliens, and sometimes they don't do wings. Others they do, but they make them more like flexible. They don't actually like move. So
yours will stand.
Of course,
they move.
I wanted them to move, and then I remember as I'm processing how to make them, like, why the fuck am I doing this? I could have like made it so much easier, but I was like, I want.
Because you want to prove how awesome you are, obviously.
Yeah, I do want to push myself. That's why I'm like, how far can I make? And I'm certain there's probably another alien cosplayer out there that made moving wings. I haven't come across it yet. So I'm just like, well, what can I do differently? Make them move. So yeah, that's all my mess behind me. It's on the ground, so you won't be able to see it very well.
I can't wait to come over for cosplay weekend.
Cosplay work. I'm hoping by then my wings will be done.
I want you to know that I will need some flexibility with this because it might be very last minute for me if I can go or not. Because there is... I don't know until about, like, usually Wednesday, Thursday, if I'm going to be mandated for the weekend or not.
Yeah, that's okay.
And if I'm mandated for the weekend, it's kind of, like, hard to plan around. Like, I get out at 2, but if I want to come over on, like, Friday night and stay until Sunday, being mandated on Saturday kind of sucks. Like,
and
then over the course of my daughter's birthday this past weekend, they were gonna mandate Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, don't you fucking dare. I looked at my supervisor and was like, you know why I said no to working this weekend, because it was voluntary. But then everybody who normally volunteers we all said no because we've been doing it for like 3 weeks in a row.
Uh-oh.
And so we all said no, and nobody else volunteered, and so they were about to mandate it, and I was like, she's like, I'm gonna try my best, everything in my power to make sure at least you're not mandated. And I was like, at least not Sunday. Like, and then it ended up getting canceled. And they're trying to create a different system so that we don't have to work overtime at all.
Well, I mean, there's
Which
trade-offs. I know some people really like the hours, but
some
other
people
are
do.
like,
I'm just like,
I like my overtime.
I
my hours are
really
8 to
like.
5. So
I
just
really
my
like
40
my
hours.
overtime because my normal hours are 6 to 2. My overtime is 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I still get out at 2 p.m.
yeah.
And I like that a lot. And I'd rather go in early than stay late for OT, personally. Yeah. But I also, between my husband and I, we make enough where I don't really give a shit if I work OT or not. I'm like, yeah, it's nice for the extra money to put in the savings, but I also don't need it. So, fuck that.
So I know my eyes are sharing so that Artemii could see my moving wings.
That's what I'm looking at.
Of course, multiple tests. I need adjustments, but that's what I'm working on. They move. I'm holding right now because nothing's, of course, stuck together. So I'm holding the battery pack and the receiver like in my hand with the wireless remote. So I'm all just like, because nothing is. But I have to, of course.
Really cool though.
Would you potentially be okay if I pop that video up in this?
Perhaps if my face is censored because I'm not.
Well, I'm gonna. I always do. I always do. Have you seen the other ones where I've had to dress you up because you don't wear your stuff?
Yep. There's sometimes I just don't want to dress up. So.
And that's fine.
I think I'm getting cute little clip-on horns. I want to get little
As
horns.
You fucking should. Threatening aura. I'm gonna get elf ears. You get little horns. You got to figure out something.
I don't know where on your perspective.
Artemii.
She's over there to me.
I'm gonna fuck you up. You have to get something now.
I have to get what?
Well, she's gonna get little horns. I'm gonna get elf ears. You have to figure out something.
I wonder if Etsy.
And then Larka.
I mean, I probably 3D print. I can
What
am I doing? I can just 3D print them.
Dude, I have those clip-on horns from fucking MC3 or GRCC.
Probably figure out some horns.
Remember that I had like those tiny little
I'm trying to remember
horns?
which convention.
I don't remember, but you can also get them on Etsy. I was looking for ACTA.
Motor City.
Yeah, me too. But I was looking for ACTA to get little horns for her on Etsy.
Maybe I'll do
catty really cute ones. Kitty ears.
Mow.
And then Larka's got to figure out something. I have kitty ears.
My daughter and I will.
You also have a kitty tail. A very fluffy
I do.
tail.
A very floofy kid tail. It's in my storage unit. But I brought it.
I mean, it is super soft.
Oh, Joe actually brought Leah's bow. The really big fluffy one I thought got left behind. No, it's in the storage unit. And I was so happy. He's like, well, I noticed it meant a lot to you, so I made sure to bring it. I was like, oh, I'm so happy.
That's sweet.
Like her bow or her bow? The bow. Oh. Which is was it the one I made? Or is it the one you made?
It's the one with the like plastic one inside of it that broke and you felt bad and you crocheted.
I was trying to be it was one of my first like props, and I was trying to make Uni happy because she bought one of those just very like toy bows like on Amazon, and it broke. And she's like, Mose, can you just patch it up? And I was like, yeah, I'll just glue it. And then I looked at it, and I was like, I could decorate this at least, make it look a little bit.
Very big and very.
And I think I added like feathers and stuff like that.
I also have the bow, by the way, like the hair bow. I also have that, but no bow.
I was trying to remember because I made you 2 bows, didn't I?
Yeah, the little bow. And the big bow. I don't think I have the little bow anymore, but I have the big bow.
The story I'm sharing was about the little bow, how like you just asked me to fix it, and I had decorated it.
I thought that was the big one that you decorated that one up and made it massive.
I think the big one I just completely made from scratch.
I could have sworn it was the other way around because that one, the plasticky bow thing, I thought I made, or I bought for the big cosplay.
I gotta look at my
I can't remember.
Give me a second. I
was like, I cannot fucking remember, dude. We've done them so many times.
I just know I wanted to make something special, and I'm not a professional prop maker, but I wanted to. I was like,
that's very.
I wanted Leah to have her bow.
Her
archery bow, her magic. And I know I took some creative liberty because I was like, I don't think I had a reference picture. I think I was like, oh, I'm just gonna add like moons and stuff to it.
Yeah. Artemii. So, my hubby is gonna be doing a campaign for myself, my sister-in-law, and my brother-in-law.
Okay.
And my sister-in-law and I created identical twin tieflings. And she's a bard named Audacity. And
no.
And I'm a rogue named Ash. She plays music and I pick pockets. And Mo's bashed our characters together and they're so fucking adorable. And we're both.
I wanted to do a little Hero Forge magic as best I could.
It's so cute. My brother-in-law feels super left out, so if you don't mind putting the three of us together at some point,
I will try. Cool. I got things. Unless I can kit bash and update his model if he wants. It's just it takes a long time to put the three together because for one, the reason it would be is trouble is when I made the current. Models together, they're not individual. Like, I literally took one model and then added a second, so there's not separate models for them. They're literally just one piece. So when you put them together in any of any of the background pictures, they're always together back to back. And so, like, I couldn't find a good way to, because a lot of the pictures are, large scale, or, more
I mean, you can just set
characters.
him next to us.
I'm like, and maybe
with
I'll
his sword
clip it
out or something like that. Because, to be honest, we don't know him. Our
the problem is it takes a lot for posing. Like for me, it takes literally hours because I'm not very fast at it. So it's such a project. I
imagine. Like
if they were already in the correct poses, it's just literally uploading them. But when like I said, Audacity and Ash are already kind of together, trying to separate and completely repose them.
Yeah,
it's difficult. So it's not that
I'm okay with you putting them it's just like that, and then just adding him somehow.
Okay, well I can do
easiest
that.
For you. We just want to see our team because
I'll have to update his model because it doesn't. Not saying it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit the style I made for.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't fit the style.
If he's okay with me taking creative liberty, I can.
I don't want to. We're okay. I don't want to. You get the generalized idea.
Well, yeah, I don't want to ever say
fix.
I just use my artistic perspective, and so you probably saw with Audacity, there were some color changes. I try to keep most of it the same, but there were some that I was like. It just messed with
there
my
were some with
much.
Ash too because I was like her lip color is different and the lace on her
it was just something it's not against the color, it's just my brain says there's a color flow wrong, and so
I needed something different for color because I was like
I totally get
such a colorful person. But I like how it flows and I still love the picture.
I was trying to make
much.
it too because your character was the rogue, so I tried keeping more darker colors.
Yes.
And then because then it made Audacity really pop for the
It's true. She's insane. But
I was trying to do kind of a funny twin but opposite type of thing.
And that's adorable. And
so that's kind of
literally my sister-in-law and I fell in love with them so hardcore. We are so excited to the point where we've already created our character sheets and we're like, hurry the fuck up. We want to play now because we have everything. And but Artemii, just for you to get a perspective on these characters. So our tieflings are 5 feet tall with 5 foot long tails.
Why?
And because we can. we're tieflings of Mammon, who's like obsessed with wealth, and
Okay.
then we're and my brother-in-law's character is a Goliath. He very towel. Like
Wow,
you could carry us.
Baby. I can confirm the little bow was your archery.
The plastic one.
Yeah, because I have work in progress pictures. I gotta show.
That makes sense.
my before and after. I gotta show. Because I was kind of showing off. Of course, to uni. I'm always like, I think. Right. There we go. I was like, you know what? My goodness, I look like such a baby. This is 2019.
So yes.
So yeah, in my pictures, I'm like,
7
dang,
years
I
ago?
am. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I wonder if I can find a picture of the large bow. Because that was 2019, so...
This is the bow I have in my storage unit.
I think that was Grand Rapids.
Okay, well, this is the bow I have in my storage unit. And it's pretty,
a lot bigger.
It's pretty big.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I might have both
much
of them.
bigger.
I might still have both of
bigger.
them. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I love them so much.
Like, I'm glad you love them so much. I know for my family, I could always do better, but I was happy how they looked before and after. I kind of went nuts with the color. I was just like, well, what colors would Uni like? And I went nuts with the pink and the blue.
It looks cute though.
Oh, thank you. I think I just made it. What I had done is I made a pattern. I made it out of a few layers of Ava foam. And then I Mod Podged and paper massaged it. Or not paper massage.
Paper mache?
Mache. I'm having a stroke. Massage. What the anyway. And so then I had, like, of course, then primed it and I painted and then wrapped a leather handle to it and then made some arrows. And speaking of, those arrows are freaking... yeah, because I made that along with my battle axe, so... What color did I make those arrows? Yeah. So...
I am fairly certain I don't have the arrows or the...
That's okay. The arrows were super cheap.
I think that all got left back at the house before I moved in with my husband. But I was pretty proud of myself for the quiver.
Yeah, no, the quiver was awesome. Well, I was like,
cool.
I was like, I'm
big,
limited on time.
Cool. I want to be doing more. I just also like never have time between kids, job, partner. It's fucking a lot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that was this costume here.
Tonight I'll actually be beating Baldur's Gate for the very first time.
Yippee! Join the
And
club.
that is solely because my husband was sick of watching me struggle with it, and so did an honor mode run with the two of us.
I just needed to stop with new playthroughs all the freaking time because I'm like, I have a new character idea.
I still have the one that's like where I'm at the Nether Brain. Okay, so like just like that war leading up to the Nether Brain, that's where I'm at. But I get so mad because I wasn't anticipating that whole stinking war leading up to the Nether Brain, so I'm just like, it's one more thing. It's just one more thing, isn't it? It has to be one more flippin' thing. So I'm on my way, so then I keep stopping after like every encounter there. And so yeah. And so now I'm at like 110 hours on that playthrough. And I'm on the balanced difficulty. And then the one that I'm on with my husband, it's on honor mode. And we're at like 30 hours. He's like, oh, this is so easy. And I was like, do you realize that I'm like dead at every single encounter that we have and you just keep reviving my character?
Yeah, because the whole party's dead, then it's game over in honored mode, so.
Yeah, and so, but like him and his buddy that he built, like they live through everything, and then there's me just. And he's like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "I'm still back there, dead." Again? Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Actually,
completely random. I shared that picture in the chat. Uni probably never wants to wear blue body paint ever again. But man, you look sexy.
Oh, I remember those pictures.
Yeah, my horn sucked there, but oh well.
Looks dope though.
Yeah, that was
those kick ass though.
That was the first time I won a placement in the competition. I got second place for best craftsmanship. They kind of had an interesting way of doing categories. So they had like a sewing, a craftsmanship, you know. And they had some interesting categories like best female, best male, you know. Okay. They had some weird categories, but yeah, it was funny like both, I remember Uni and I talking, I was like, man, I don't think I'm going to place, but I'm still anxious. And I remember...
Can I post that picture of us? Because your face is decked out. Nobody's gonna
that one's fine. I'm completely... I don't even look...
You don't even look remotely like you.
Yeah, that one's completely fine. Yes, in that picture, I am a tiefling paladin, so I am red body paint and all, so... but I remember the moment, because I was sitting in the back row, waiting to hear all the announcements, and when they said my name, or, you know, I remember looking at, like, Uni, kind of like, did I hear that correctly? Like, it was a double take, and Uni was like, go, go, go! And so I'm like speed walking up towards the stage, she's following right behind me, which is funny is I actually found a clip of that. Of you following me. Yes.
Oh my god.
I think I shared it to Facebook years ago, and I marked a time because there's a video of me walking on stage, and you're just like speed walking behind me because I wanted you to come with me. I know you couldn't go on stage, but like I wanted you to come with me. So because I remember looking at her like it was my first time in a competition, and I just got a little trophy, and so I was just like.
It was super cool.
My energy level was so high because I was already feeling kind of low because somebody in line like hit me and broke my horn, so I had to take off my horns. So I was like, well, I'll just be a hornless tiefling. Like the judges had already seen my work, so but I couldn't keep the horns on because somebody, like I said, they literally like smacked me hard, and the horn just. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna be a one-horned tiefling because this. I was like, well, I'll go in the trope because sometimes there are tieflings out there that sand down their horns. I'm like, I could see a paladin doing that, it's like, you know, doing the Hellboy technique. But yeah, anyway, that's the kind of story about that one. And then
yeah, it was exciting. And then you became a competition whore.
Yeah. Even when you don't place
kind of talent for it, though, you should.
100%. I'm not discouraging it.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Probably the biggest shock I had was when I went to Twin City Con out in Minnesota, and I won Best Journeyman. So typically in cosplay, there's the categories of novice, journeyman, and masters, and then usually best in show. So I won Best Journeyman, and that was a pretty big win for me because that was a huge convention. Like the room was packed. It was a huge theater room with a grand like stage. Like I was pretty intimidated. Like not that the Grand Rapids one was bad. It was just such a smaller scale and such a smaller stage. Like it was like. So when like I remember kind of almost behind the curtains watching just the like literally it felt like hundreds and hundreds of people just filing in, and I'm just like but I got somebody record yeah, somebody recorded me, and one of the best moments, I'm just like, is it just me walking on stage? It was like hearing all the commentary, because at that one I cosplayed as my Arcanine, my Monster Hunter Arcanine. So there was lots of compliments, and then some people were like, "Wait, Monster, did you kill Arcanines?" I'm like, "How do you think I got the armor?" Like,
yes, bitch, with my
and it wasn't just one. It wasn't just one.
You have to kill so many for a set of armor, bro.
How do you think I got these boots?
Oh.
So, but it was so funny when people clicked, because at first they were like, "Oh, cool, Arcanine," but then they would see the Monster Hunter equipment. Like I had the Scout Fly Lantern, and I had some daggers, and and even I had like the grapple hook, like, and so people are like, "Oh, cool." Wait a minute. Like, it was always funny when people who played Monster Hunter were like, "Oh," they're like, "I know what you did." And I'm like, so. And now I'm planning. Anyone. I'm probably gonna do another Pokemon Monster Hunter cosplay.
I fucking love that. That's what we did. Like, that was my Ninetales.
Well, there's something really fun about it, because you can have complete creative liberty, but also try, like, the trick. And I think I always shared with Uni was, it's pretty easy to kind of, I wouldn't say easy, but you making armor and stuff. But if you want somebody to recognize you, you got to add some key features that really just pop. So for me with Arcanine, I had made kind of like a full, like, I kind of made almost like a wolf mask type thing. But then I made a big belt with a Pokeball in the center, almost like a barbarian style belt.
You gotta send that picture
heavyweight
too.
belt.
No. The champion picture, the one with the fucking the stage one, the really cool professional one.
The not my first draft one.
I mean all of them, but.
Yeah, let me... I've been slowly, like... Well, it was also, I think, one where I'm like, oh, look, I actually got quality pictures. Rather than just the typical, here's me standing by a vending machine in the hallway.
Look at you, you're trash! And you're like, oh, trash.
I am trash. You know what? Even though we were just original characters, we had a lot of fun. And people... I laughed so much, too. Because, like, people would catch on that I was a tiefling. Because I made a shield that had, like, the dice on it, acting as, like, holy emblems. But then it was so funny, I feel, like, with Uni's character. Like, people are always trying to kind of guess. So, I think she takes a very artistic choice with, like, moon elves. Is, like, typically moon elves, they say they have kind of, like, maybe a bluish tint to their skin. But I think she embraced the blue. She went blue. So everybody was like, are you a drow? Are you, like, a shadow elf? Like, they were trying to, like... No. So it's like...
No, I'm not.
She really wanted to be, I think, do the opposite of red type of thing. I think the red and blue. Because I was all red. So...
Yeah, it works well.
It works well.
Eventually, I just stopped correcting people. And was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. There was one person trying to tell me that my lore was off because my skin color was off, and I was like, I really don't care.
It's an original character. Like, why do they care?
It's like whatever I want to do with it because it's my character. So I'm not cosplaying an already made character. This is a character I created,
yeah,
so I can cosplay her however the hell I want to.
Right.
This is my character.
That's weird. Somebody micromanaging a character.
My personal character. They're like, well, in D&D, moon elves, like, there were some that didn't even know moon elves existed. Like, there was one person that didn't even know moon elves existed. Well, they're just like, it's just a high elf.
And
I was like, but high elf is like split into two. There's sun and moon. Yeah. And moon is a little bluer, and sun is a little golder. And I just went really blue.
Really blue.
Just went like excessively blue. Because the very first draft of Leah that we cosplayed was not accurate. I bought the wrong color. That one was like really, really, really bad. I think sparkly dark
not to take full credit, but I think I was able to find the right blue for you.
You did. Like, you did. It was beautiful.
I was like, I think this is the blue you want. I think this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other one was like, it was a very, I don't want to say neon, but it was a very vibrant, like it was a very, like, almost like this kind of blue.
Fucking terrible. Yeah, it was so bad. And glittery.
Cats, what are you doing? Oh, 1 second. Link is eating a nut, a metal nut.
Oh,
no,
well,
don't eat that.
Fix that. Oh my god.
What happens when I lay power tools around and nuts and bolts for my wings?
You know, it'd be that way sometimes.
But yeah, the thing with also, I always get caught up in cosplay conversation, but I usually only make one cosplay a year. I know there's some people that do like multiple. I don't got the time or the money for that. So it's usually one costume. This is actually the first time recently now that I've been able to like reuse. Like Arcanine is right here. So yeah. I'm like able, like it's still in good condition. There's a couple like, you know, cracks and fixes, but nothing that's like impossible to patch up. And then I have my Corviknight in the back, but that's just literally a partial furry costume because I just wanted to be a bird. Corviknight's awesome. I didn't know how to like. I'm like, well, how the heck? But I'm thinking, I'm still brainstorming ideas, but I'm kind of leaning towards Monster Hunter style for Zekrom, which is a legendary from Pokemon
And
White.
I'll be Reshiram.
Yeah, she wants to be Reshiram. I was like, hey, idea of twins? But I like Monster Hunter, so we'll see. Perfect. I was like thinking of incorporating like Zekrom's generator tail into like a lance or something like that. So, but we'll see how crazy I get with it. Because it could be, because it depends on how undecisive I be, because sometimes like a couple months later I'm like, wait, I have a better idea. It might end up being a different Pokemon. It might be my obsession with Power World right now, which is very unhealthy. I think, as someone who rarely plays video games, and I know this number isn't a lot to most people, but for me, I put like 36 hours within like a week and a half, which for me is a lot to somebody who usually plays maybe 2 hours a week, maybe. I'm a very casual gamer.
I have over, I think around 500 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 alone.
Yeah, my Baldur's Gate's about close to 300 hours. Skyrim, I put almost 800 hours.
Have you guys beat on Baldur's Gate just with how many playthroughs I've started and have not finished?
I've finished several of my playthroughs, but the other ones that I haven't finished are because I'm playing them with somebody. Like, I don't have that many that are by myself.
Right.
A lot of ones I was playing with somebody, and then the schedules just fizzle out.
Yeah.
So it's not my fault on some of those, okay? It's not my fault.
My fault on like all of mine.
Yeah, that was the same with my sister-in-law until I finally got her going because I was talking about it so much that she finally played through the whole thing and beat
it is a fun game.
Like, there you go.
Well, I think the playthrough I went through, I actually multiplayed with a friend, and we put our total playthrough was 80 hours for the whole campaign. Yeah.
I've spent a lot longer on one campaign than that. Just because I was like trying to find literally everything, or I just sat there with the game open. Some of it's just me sitting there with the game open because my kids distracted me. Like, if we're being honest.
Well, and I thought it was interesting.
Which, speaking of, they're screaming. Give me a second. You guys can keep talking. I'll be right back.
Screaming. What was so funny with I was actually really surprised is my friend. So he went full like, you know, worms and everything. Like he consumed everyone. He got all the powers, even like the elder. Like he was like, so he could turn into like, you know, displacer beast and fly and everything. So he was pretty powerful. I avoided. I was playing a druid, so I was like, oh well, I'm probably gonna be like respect the natural order. I'm not gonna have any worms anymore. And it was so interesting as we finally hit a fork in the road because we actually went to save, you know, the Gith Prince. Yeah. And I remember he was having a hard decision because it was the option of either pretty much he turns into a mind flayer or the prince does. But he didn't want the prince because he was in a relationship with Lae'zel. So he didn't want to like it was so interesting. So he was like, you know what? I'm the one consuming all the worms. I should be the mind flayer. And it just was a very...
Yeah, I'll be in there in just a second.
It was a very interesting playthrough. But
Well, I
That's
have to go
where
AFK for a second.
oh, okay, so it'll just be me. Hi guys, we're all stuck with me today. You probably want to listen to me do more cosplay chat, but I won't do that now. Oh, they're gone. What can we do? Oh no, she's back. Ignore. We just pretend we didn't say anything. Hey, buddy.
You know this is all recorded, right?
She knows nothing, cat.
I can literally, when I go to edit this video, just
You won't
watch it
notice
all.
anything. You'll be like, oh, she didn't say anything. Because it didn't get recorded.
Well, it definitely did. I still see the red thing around my screen.
Well, you know what's funny? I'll tell you why I was late. I was on the phone with my dad because he knows electrical stuff, and I'm like, Dad, I need help determining what I'm doing wrong with these wings. I think it's the receiver, but I'm not. And he's like, all right, let's break it down. Like, I'm telling him like the amps, like the volt. It's like I'm like, I don't know what I'm missing. He's like, well, I think you have might be a bad relay. And I was just like, I'm thinking, because like I doubled the battery capacity and it still was fucking up. And and so that's where I was like, my dad and I were chatting, and I looked, I'm like, oh, I gotta get going.
Shit.
I was like, no. It's okay. He has to go to bed super early because he has to be up like at like, I think 4 a.m. So he usually goes to bed.
I get up around 4:45 is when my alarm goes off. Sometimes I wake up a little before that.
Weird.
Guys, I'm getting
And
stared
that's when
down.
I've been the most now.
Oh no.
Usually I'm the one getting up the earliest in the group.
Don't hurt me.
Well, mine is because I work at 6 a.m. and it's a 30-minute drive.
I'm waking up at 6
But on the weekends, I still sleep in the latest. Most of the time.
Hey,
I can
chat.
sleep until 7.
Look who it is.
I can sleep until 10. So
It is.
I didn't have an alarm
mighty-
set the other day, and I slept in till a whopping 7:45. So I can't sleep any later than that.
I have been noticing that my internal clock does get me up earlier a lot of the times, but because I like to hang out with my in-laws and stuff, and then I like to drink with my husband and my sister-in-law, I can stay up later because I'd rather hang out and party, and then if I stay up later, I sleep in later. But I have noticed that if I don't do that and I go to bed at like 10:30, sometimes I'll like knock out. I will be up before the children.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this is a fucking problem.
Oh, speaking of funny sleep
angry.
schedule. Friday night, I went to our local drive-in theater and saw Spider-Man.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
It was a lot of fun because I went with my family and we haven't gone to the drive-in theater.
I've never been to the drive-in theater ever.
Oh, it's fun.
It's bomb when they were everywhere.
No, my husband wants to take me because he's like, you've never been? Like, he's done so many things, and I'm like, he always surprises him. I was like, I haven't done any of these things.
I know,
and
you
he's
just
like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like,
well,
I
pardon me,
lived
so
under a rock.
the only downside. Okay, so there's two issues I had. One, I brought my car, which is fine because you have to tune in to the radio to hear it. But my car apparently likes to time out. It doesn't I'll push to start and the radio will play just fine. And literally I think it was almost like every 30 minutes or my car would just shut off. So I'd have to keep hitting the.
You'd have to keep the car running the whole time.
Well, the thing is, you're just running your battery. You just have to have a good battery. You don't actually turn on the car.
But no, I meant the push to start cars that time out. You have to keep
so that's
it
what the only downside was pretty much that. And second, with with the drive-in theater, it's a projector, not as because it's such a large scale versus in a traditional theater. So the quality and also this drive-in is super old, so it's been there forever. And so the quality, there's some details that I couldn't quite see that they wanted to kind of emphasize in the movie. But I mean, overall, it was fun. I actually really liked it.
Nice.
It wasn't as large of scale as maybe the other Spider-Man movies, but it was still really good.
Yeah. Speaking of watching movies in a cool way. And just watching movies. I watched He-Man with the kids recently, my husband, like Saturday. But
Yeah.
that's a good fucking movie, but there's too many
I was
adult
hearing good
jokes
things
and it's
about
too
it. I was
liberal.
surprised.
It's so fucking liberal.
Oh.
He's just like, let's talk our feelings out instead of fight each other. And I'm like,
He-Man?
kill you. Yeah, I was like, go kill yourself. Like, jump off a cliff. Like, what is wrong with you? But then he becomes He-Man, and then he kicks ass, and it's awesome. But I'm like, that was like the one part that I was like, this is kind of weird. But otherwise, the movie's great. And then, but like, my mom and I, way back, pre-children, went to Grand Rapids, and they had movie in the park. And you just bring camp chairs. They have
my
food
sisters
carts.
told me about that.
Yeah, and they have a giant blow-up screen.
Oh.
You just sit with camp chairs and watch a movie on this ginormous blow-up screen. It's really fun. I don't remember what movie we saw. It's just the experience that was cool. And it's by the Gerald R. Ford Museum.
Yep.
And it's like that little area right in front of the museum there, downtown, across from the public museum. And it is so fun. It was so fun. But we only went once. But yeah, that was... I don't remember the movie though, so it was like, clearly I didn't really watch the movie. It was a very big blow-up screen. You can't, do your best. Like, and you can't hear it very well. I mean, they have speakers like everywhere, and it's like very loud, but it's like you're surrounded by people in camp chairs. Nobody gives a fuck about being quiet for a movie outdoors in camp chairs.
Right.
In downtown GR.
In downtown Grand Rapids. Like,
Yeah.
It'd be that way sometimes. And the movie doesn't start until it gets dark outside because it's like toning down the movie theater. Like, it's like, ooh, darkness.
See, and that's the
But
one
it
thing
was
too.
really cool though.
With the drive-in is my family, because it's like we know how this game. So of course, Spider-Man's a really big movie right now, and so we actually the show really doesn't start till close to sundown. So it's usually around like 9:30. They say 9, but it's more closer to 9:30 when it starts. But we got there at like 8 so that we could get a spot because
yeah,
and it was pretty packed. I was actually surprised. Like, I know the movie was out for like a week, but everybody, But then it was kind of funny. So like my parents and I, we both drove our vehicles and we kind of parked and then had a space between us. And then like my siblings and stuff, they had like their lawn chairs, the camping chairs out. We had popcorn that it was a good time.
That's so great.
It was cool.
Sorry, you could do yours first. Mine's totally.
I was just gonna say it was the weather was nice enough that and there wasn't a lot of bugs. I was able to roll down my windows and just have the speakers playing so that like my siblings could hear. Because the one thing it used to in the old days, they had the speakers like on poles that you could use.
Yeah,
they got rid of those.
Oh, that's so sad.
So you have to use a car or even a portable speaker to tune into the frequency. Well, I imagine because of age and just maintenance, like it would be a lot, and so it was just like, well, but it was kind of like, oh well, good thing my speakers are really loud. But highly recommend Spider-Man. It was Brand New Day was very good.
Hell yeah,
I loved it.
We have a tiny theater within walking distance, and before, like, it's even closer to my apartment than it was to my in-laws' house, but when I was still living with them, we sent all the kids, because they have 2 big kids. One's turning 17 next month, the other one just turned 16. So they have 2 big kids, and then, like, we have a bunch of small kids. So we sent all the children, except for the 18-month-old, all the children to the movie theater, and they just walked there. And I can't remember what fucking movie they saw. This movie, and apparently most of the kids were crying about it, I guess, or being rambunctious, like, for like half the movie, to the point where my niece was like, we are bringing them home. I am so over this. And then as soon as she said that they were gonna bring them home, or hey, can you come pick up a couple of them, because there was a couple that still wanted to stay, And we were about to head out. She's like, never mind. They all started to like really like locking into this movie. They're all locked in right now. And I was like, well, that didn't last. And they ended up staying the whole time. And then I think they got ice cream afterwards. But I can't remember. But it was like, because it was right next to the ice cream shop. And then behind the movie theater is like a little petting zoo. They have like peacocks, chickens, goats, and a pony. And like in the fish pond and like a playground area. It's also got a daycare attached to the side of it. And then right next door is an ice cream and pizza place.
Sounds like my kind of place.
And it's all on the walking trail.
Corner.
Right, but it's all on the walking trail next to the river. And so we would walk past it all the time and we would just veer off and go like feed the goats grass because you don't have to pay to do that.
Do not run away with the pliers.
Pet goats and shit. It was so cute. It's so great. Like, I don't know what this, but I'm like, this is adorable. What? So, it's like the whole, the fact that I could just send my kids places, this is adorable. And also see, so at the playground of their school, so there's only 2 schools. One is K through 4th grade, and then the high school is 5th through 12th grade. That's it. And then the preschool is like right next to the elementary school. And I can see the top of the towers of the playground from the elementary school from my apartment window. Nice. So I'm like, I might just give you guys walkie-talkies and tell you to go fuck off. It's like right there.
Boy.
They were doing it for a while with one of my nephews. They were just giving, like, one of my nephews was given, he's just turned 10 recently. We'd give him a walkie-talkie and then we'd keep one and then we'd send him with all the other children down to the park.
You don't need to go for the pliers.
It's like around the corner.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is fine. Just don't, it's like whatever. And it always turned out fine. So I was like, okay. And my oldest has been asking for more responsibilities. So I've been having her do her own laundry. I mean, I have to go with her to pay because I pay on the app. So I kind of have to go. But like, I don't do anything. I just go and I pay for it and let her do everything else. Like, there you go.
Yeah. End it.
Once I can get quarters and like show her how to use the quarters, I'm just gonna send her.
Yeah.
With the soap.
Mine
like,
doesn't do
I
quarters.
can see the laundry building. Mine does still because it's an older building.
Yeah.
Mine still does quarters, so that's cool. But I can also pay on the app, which is more convenient because I could just load money to the app.
Think I see how abused he is.
He's so abused. He looks so unhappy. I'm just kidding.
I had to pick him back up because he was trying to run out the room with pliers. I don't know like why he's going through my toolbox, but
he's trying to help you out around the house. Okay, he really wanted to fix something for you, and you're knocking his vibe right now, bro.
He's usually
he's
very
just a man with his tools. Okay.
Oh boy,
you're just a baby.
Oh, it's so funny.
Now, I probably got to wrap up and take care of Mr. Baby. So.
Okay, it's like 9:15. So
I
also like to set up and go to bed soon.
Eventually, I think I'm beating Baldur's Gate tonight. So
if caffeine worked for me, I'd stay up later. But it doesn't, so I have to.
I love sleeping, so I'll probably be going to bed soon anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll see if I make it through because my husband's playing with me, so we'll see. Or I'm just gonna rage quit again because why is this so freaking long?
Keep us updated. All right, well, I'm gonna go bed.
Right.
Bye,
all right.
Chat.
Bye, chat. Like and subscribe. Tune in for future episodes and this one. That'd be cool. Thanks. Love you.
Adios. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Bye.